Hello guys, welcome back to another video. And as you can tell from the title of this video, cars, the link to this tier list, and I've been meaning to do this for a while actually. I just been busy with other stuff, so yeah, why don't we just get straight into it. Obviously I had to add this most recent car because this one was updated quite a while ago. But let's just get started. We'll go with the Manta Ray first. And this car, okay, well, the Manta Ray's been my favorite King of the Race car for a long time. Back in 2020, this car was very, very hyped up, especially by Penguin Typer when he was top 100 worldwide. Was having this car was top 100, and when I got it, I was like top 150 in the world, and everybody wanted this car. This was the car to have. I remember when I got this car in 2020. I was done with Nitro Type. I was like, alright, I'm out. And I didn't get 50k until 2 years later. Or I think it was 2.5 years later I got 50k. So yeah, for me, it's going at the top of S. It's been my favorite for a very long time. I don't think it'll be surpassed, really. But yeah, starting out strong. It's S tier. Next, we have the Blitz McLaren SHS, I believe. And this car, I'm gonna also put an S. I know, two bangers right off the bat. But, I remember when I got to 100k, I wanted this car so bad. I was so pissed that I got the Bimmer as my final car, and then they removed King of the Race, and I couldn't get this car, but I still wanted to get to 100k anyways, just to prove that I could do it. And I was like, every time I reported a bug, I was like, can I get this car instead of Bug Smasher? Because I wanted this car so bad. I was so disappointed that I couldn't get it in time, but okay. The reason why I like this car better than the other two McLarens is just because I like how simplistic it looks, okay? The design, it looks great for like how simple it is, and it's been around for so long. I just think the 100k car looks really good. Next we have the Blitz McLaren 12.5 SLR, I believe. I'm gonna put this in A tier. We'll maneuver it around later, but I don't know. It's almost as good as the 100k car, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just, how do I put this? Like, there's so much detail going on. You'll see that's a theme with this later. Just my preference, but there's just a lot going on with this car. I feel like it doesn't fit the aesthetic as well as the 100k car. Obviously, to each their own, but I'm just going to put this in A tier. There's a lot of really good King of the Race cars. So, next we have the Blitz McLaren SLS, I think, 15.0. And I'm going to put it in A tier as well. And here's the thing. Normally, I wasn't a big fan of this car for the longest while. I just was not a big fan of this car at all. But the more I look at it, the more I think it's a pretty cool car, you know? It has the nice fire, and usually I'm not a fan of this kind of decal, but I think it looks really good. It has probably the best paint job variety of any of the King of the Race cars, to be honest. And the more and more time I've looked at it, the more I think it's a really good car. Next, we have the Blitz GT 2.0. And this is a personal hot take, but I'm gonna put it in C tier, okay? I'm sorry. I know. A lot of people in the community think this is their favorite car, the Blitz McLaren, the Blitz GT 2.0. I just think, I don't like how it just breaks away from and the American decal. I feel like that's so weird, because Nitro Type is a worldwide game, right? 40 million people across the world, and this car is, like, American-based, and it has all these decal. I feel like the car without the decal would be higher, because it has all those details and stuff. I don't know, it's just like a big turn-off for me, to be honest. And yeah, I just don't like the car. Just like, there's too much going on. It's too over-designed, and it's just like too different. For 200k, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's pretty overrated. I don't know, just in my opinion. Next we have the Wildflower, which is the car I recently got. So, where do I put this car? Because, okay, I'm going to put it in B tier. And like, mm, I want to put it in A tier, but yeah, I'm gonna put it A tier. It's very low A tier, almost B tier, but I think I'm gonna put it in A tier, just because of like what it signifies. Getting to 250,000 races. That's like the final achievement for like a player nature type, and like what it represents, 250K. And I think it's not that bad for the milestone it's representing. The wildflower. I think it looks pretty good. I don't think it looks as good as these two, but I think it's at the bottom of A tier. Like, I'm pretty sure if I put up a B tier, but I don't know. It looks really good. I don't know. I feel like it's a hot take. I feel like people would make it lower. Next, we have the Wild 500, and yeah, I don't know. This car is weird. I don't understand. You know what? Do I put it D tier? I'm gonna put it C tier for now. I don't know. It just looks so weird. It's like the wildflower mixed with the hang 10, mixed with the perk, and it's just a weird combination. I actually did a video on this car when it first came out, like 6 years ago. Oh my goodness, 6 years ago. Giving my opinions on it, and my opinion has not changed on it, even though someone got it recently, Dylan, obviously, and it looks really cool, I guess, but for what it represents, I don't know. I think it's a downgrade, and you have to double your race count to get this. I just feel like that's not good. Now the Walk 6. I'm going to put it in B tier. I remember this car was the car. With the Manta Ray, it used to be the car everybody wanted. You have the Walk 6, you were like royalty back then in 2020. And I remember getting this car, and it was very hype. I think it still looks really good. I just think it's like, it's kind of lost a bit of its shine, you know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of not as good as it used to be. But, so I'm going to put it in B tier. The Rat Rod Scully. This is an ugly car, I'm sorry. I cannot stand this car. This car is bad. Like, I would put in, there's a car on here that I think is worse than it, so I'm gonna put it at D tier. But yeah, it's an ugly car. The Shellback, I don't know. It's just like, I think I'm gonna put it at C tier. I don't know. It's kind of like a newbie car, I guess. Like, you don't really think about it much. But yeah, I guess C tier is good. The Trifecta. I remember this car used to be so cool looking. When you first get to 1,000 races, it's kind of cool, but yeah, nowadays, it's better than the Rat Rod Scully, I'll give it that. I think I have to put the Wild 500 down here, to be honest. But I think it's obviously better. I think it's better than the Trifecta, but these are a D tier. And I think maybe, yeah, I'm gonna put it F tier. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. It deserves to be F tier. The F4U Corsair. I remember this car. I got this car twice on 2 different accounts in 2019. And it used to be kind of cool, but like, I guess it's like, okay, hold on. I feel like people will still be mad at me that this is in C tier, so I'm gonna put it at B tier. I think this makes more sense. The Perk. Now the Perk, I remember there was a time where I would have put the Perk in A tier, but nowadays the Perk, whenever you see a Perk on the track, you have to start thinking, is that a botter? Is that not a botter? You just don't know. And yeah, I don't know. It's kind of fallen off a bit, to be honest. I do like it more than the 200K car. I don't like it as much as the Walk 6. I might just put the Walk 6 in A tier. I'm telling you, these cars look really good. Yeah, I think this is fair. Now, the Police Bimmer, or whatever, what is it called now? The Police Cruiser? This car keeps getting worse and worse every time. And I think I hate this car more than any other person because it's just the last car I was able to get, other than Wildflower, obviously. But I think I'm the biggest hater of this car. And it's just because it was the last car I was able to get before they removed the King of the Race. And I had to race with this car for so many races. Most of my races, I had this car as my best car. And I don't know, it's kind of lame. So I'm going to put this behind the Blitz 200, I think. Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's as bad as this car, but the Wild 750. Now, I know there are two different types of people. There are people that think this car looks really ugly, and there are people that think this car is underrated. And I am one of those people that think this car is underrated. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it there. I think it looks really cool. Obviously, the car underneath it would probably even look even better. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put this car in A tier, to be honest. There's a wild. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's a lot of good cars here. The Mini Sherman. You know, Mini Sherman looks cooler than the F4U Corsair. I'll put it there. But I can't really put it any higher than C tier. It's kind of plain. The Lakin. The Lakin is a really cool car. I think I'm gonna put it at the top of B tier. I think it's better than the Perk. I think people look for Lakin accounts more than most other King of the Race cars. Because, like, here's the thing. For the cars, Lakin accounts, there's about 700 of them. 600 or 700. That's not a joke. I think there's around, yeah, around that many Lakins out there. And I think people, that's a good starting point for people that want to, like, trade accounts and stuff. I see a lot of Lakin accounts out there. And think about it. It goes 30k, 20k, 30k, 40k, 50k, and then 75k. That's a pretty big gap. So there's not a lot of cars, not a lot of accounts out there with the Blitz, the police cruiser, but there's a lot of accounts out there with the Lakin. So I'm guessing that's why. I think back in the day I would have put it A tier, but I think it's top of B tier now because it's just like, it's so, like, whenever you see a Lakin, half the time it's a traded, botted, stolen account or whatever, and it's kind of like lost its charm. And then we have the Wild 1 million, and it's going at the bottom, F tier. I feel like that's pretty universally agreed upon. Now, I think this list is, most people would agree with this. Obviously, I think people are gonna not gel well with this Blitz GT 2.0, 20.0 placement, and I think people think this car too. But yeah, that's my list. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.